Welcome to Genizus Podcast, where we dive into the dynamic world of generational conversation with your host, John, the baby boomer, along with Jessica, the millennial, and Joey, the Gen Z. Welcome, everybody.
Minus Joey.
Yeah. This is the second part of Cinco De Genizus Podcast. I'm your baby boomer.
I'm millennial Jessica. It's me, Jessica.
Yeah. And so, we just finished talking to Ceci Rodriguez. Actually, her name is Paulina Rodriguez. That's my second cousin. She's from León, Guanajuato, Mexico. And so we were talking to her about, the different traditions, what they think of the government, their own government, our government. And it was a pretty enlightening discussion about, the two different countries. Jess, what did you think?
I thought it was great. It was fun to finally talk to someone who I've been friends with on Facebook for about 10 years.
Really? 10 years? You know what? It's funny because I see her on there. I see my cousin, Rossi. She's the one really that I've been communicating with. And
is that her mom?
That's her mom.
Okay.
Yeah. And Rossi, actually, I've been talking to one of my cousins. His name is Jose Carlos. And he was telling me about, the struggles that the family's going through in Mexico and all that. And, Rossi had 2 bouts of cancer, brain cancer, and she survived it. Yeah, right now she's in remission. So, and, life is, we're lucky. We're very lucky that we have things that we, that life's a little easier for us, I think. Mexico, it's a little tougher. The government, just from what Ceci was talking, their government is all over the place. And I can remember when I was a kid growing up, Mexico was always under turmoil and politics and drugs. And, it's funny because when we went to Mexico one time, we drove all the way down to Mexico and we had a motorhome and we'd stop at the border. And the only way you can get through is if you gave the federales a little cha-ching.
Yeah.
So, it's, I think it's still like that, probably, but now it's, instead of cha-ching, it's cha-chung, it's a lot more money now. Yeah. So it's
Cheech and Chong?
Cheech and Chong, yeah. Yeah, I think they went down there too, up in smoke. But yeah, so, it's, life in Mexico is tough. And I was actually going to ask her, says, what's the prettiest or what's the nicest city in Mexico that you've gone to? We didn't get to ask her that, but,
what would you say for the U.S.?
That I've seen in the U.S.? I've only been to a couple states.
Key West?
Key West is pretty cool. You can't touch the roosters.
Oh my.
So we actually went before there was a hurricane.
Yeah.
We went like a few weeks before a hurricane and it devastated that whole area and it was leveled. So this was, I think, in 22.
I have to say California is pretty because it's hilly. So you have different terrains. San Diego, their grass was funky. But as far as horizons and stuff, I think because of the different...
You didn't think Tombstone, like Arizona was, where we went to Arizona, Tombstone?
Dry.
No, it's very dry, no.
But there was some mountains too. There was some...
Oh, on our drive.
Yeah, also coming down from
South Dakota.
South Dakota.
There was, sections there that were absolutely beautiful going through those hills and mountains and things like that.
Right.
White Sands was really interesting in Arizona.
New Mexico. That was New Mexico.
Was it New Mexico?
Yeah.
I thought it was Arizona.
No, New Mexico.
And my brother and his family just went to Puerto Rico. And just some of the pictures there are absolutely gorgeous.
I've heard that, yeah.
And, it's even, I think it was even better than Florida because I think it's more of a natural state.
Well, Florida's flat.
Florida is the armpit of the U.S.
Yeah.
Florida is very...
It's the taint.
It's the taint.
It's the grundle.
Yeah. Nothing good comes out of Florida.
Swampy ass.
We still go there.
The only thing
we
that Florida has,
because it's Disney and
Universal. It's Disney. It's got Universal. We went to the conference. We went to Universal. Had a terrible time, but we went to Universal, and that was that's about what people do is go to Walt Disney, Universal, go to the beach,
or retire. I guess.
Or go retire and die.
I think beauty comes in the eye of the beholder. I think it's what appeals to them. I like water areas. I like the terrain and the mountains and the hills.
Yeah, it's always
fun to watch. I like it in the
watch.
summertime. I don't know if I like it in the wintertime.
Yeah, so last year, the first thing that comes to mind last year is we went to Colorado, and that was seriously like breathtakingly beautiful. And it wasn't even their like on season, which is winter. We went during the summer, which is like their off season. But they had, I mean, we went through Garden of the Gods, and like they had all sorts of different types of terrain, and just it was awesome. Like I can't wait to go back. Beautiful, just breathtaking.
See, I think that our trip when we went to South Dakota and then we went to Wyoming, that was pretty cool. And then we went down to Tombstone.
It was beautiful.
That was awesome. I would do that in a heartbeat.
St. Thomas, but that's not really in the U.S.
No, that's an island.
Through the national park area.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Those
the
Yellowstone
national park is so cool.
Those caves that you had to drive through that was only one car can go through.
No, that was Missouri. Remember, that was Missouri. What was the Branford?
It was
Branson.
No, that was not Branson.
Missouri.
Not when you took the trailer and we went through and we saw the Rams and it was
no. Yeah, that was
through.
The national park. Yeah, that was one of the buffalo came up to you.
But it was
and then
a
a donkey almost took out my hand.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was trying to feed a donkey and it took my whole hand. I'm like, give me back my hand.
You got a little too close.
Jeez.
Right.
What an ass.
But yeah, but it was, see, I love driving. I mean, as much as it's rough to drive, I would do it in a heartbeat. I mean, I would love to drive all the way to Alaska and back. That would be a trip and a half. But I'd like to go to Salem, Massachusetts.
Yeah, me too. I've never done that.
Yeah, and see if there's really ghosts out there and stuff like that. All Gettysburg and all that kind of stuff. That would be so cool.
Yeah.
So hey, if anybody out there wants to pay our trip to go out there and we'll review it, we'll do it. We'll do it.
We can ask for more. Like, let's go to Scotland or
Scotland,
that would be interesting.
I want to go to Scotland. Yeah.
My name is Bond. James Bond.
I mean, there's so many, I would think, international places.
Yeah.
Right.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
That are older than us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I don't know if I think I told I asked you this before. Or remember, you've been like harping on me about going on a cruise.
Yeah.
And we saw this program. It was called the Crap Cruise.
Oh, don't.
It happened a couple years ago.
It's when they got abandoned. Right.
The power went out and they had to be tugged in, but they had to be tugged in like through a different direction because they were the waves are bringing them in.
Wasn't it during COVID?
Yeah. Was it around COVID? I forgot.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. But apparently the power went out and it smelled like...
Oh, God.
Yeah, there was poop all over the place. They were sleeping outside. And it turned out that it was like a 3-day thing and it ended up being a whole week on the boat. And it was like terrible. And you know what they got? They got a free cruise, and that was it. I think some get money.
They got reimbursed for the one that
right. They got reimbursed for the trip.
Another free.
But yeah,
what cruise line?
I really don't want to say because I don't want to get sued. But I don't know which one it was.
I don't know if they.
It was one of the popular ones.
Well, we went on Carnival, and that was a party.
Might have been.
That was so fun. Like pretty good food actually. And they had something for everyone.
How many cruise lines have you been on?
I did 2.
Oh, okay.
So we did Carnival and then we did Royal Caribbean. And I wasn't as impressed with Royal Caribbean.
Really?
Caribbean, no. I wasn't. I thought
was it bigger
also
ship
made
or smaller?
It made me take a shit. So explosive, I think. I think I burned a hole in the toilet. It was so bad.
Okay, that was a crap cruise.
Yeah, it was not good. Although it was just the one time, and then I was fine. It was like
really?
a 6-day cruise. Yeah.
It was Montezuma. Where did you go?
So for Carnival, we did like St. Thomas. We did like they have their own private island.
Oh,
actually, both of them went on their own like area. So then we went like that way. So like Bahamas, Half Moon Cay, and then Royal Caribbean. We did Jamaica. Haiti? Haiti was kind of scary.
It's like Jamaica.
No, Haiti.
No, but it's like Jamaica, isn't it? Haiti? Because
I think it's more run down.
It's more run down, and they had to sequester you, like, because it is scary. It was very weird. Yeah, they have their own area that you can go on, and then we went on like this. We did everything last minute on that cruise. It was hilarious. Like every excursion that we signed up for was like the day of. So we basically just went on to Haiti and we're like, hey, we're wondering if you guys have any room for this one thing. And so it ended up being really awesome. They ended up taking us, this sounds very scary, but it was a boat. They took us to the middle of the ocean, basically, and they just fed us drinks the whole time, and we were able to play whatever music we wanted, and it was just we were just like floating in the middle
like
of
a party bus on a boat.
It was really, really fun, and we literally just happened upon it that day. I really wanted to go swim with the pigs.
Swim with the pigs?
They sold out.
I think I seen that.
Yeah.
Swim with the pigs? What's that? Sharks?
Yeah, there's a little like area. It might be Jamaica where you can literally. It's like a bay where they have little tiny pigs that run around and you can
really
swim with them. Yeah, it's so
Do you get
cute.
to eat them afterwards?
No, I don't think
We saw that on a Hallmark movie we were watching.
Get out of here, really?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, you're embarrassing me. Hallmark movie? Come on.
Oh, come on.
Anyway,
Number one Hallmark fan here. Here he is.
Carnival, I think, would be better. I would take the boys because there's like this whole kids area.
Have you taken the kids?
No.
Oh, you haven't taken the kids?
Well, we need their passports.
Oh.
We haven't ordered that. Yeah.
I haven't gotten it. See, well, here's the thing. I'm going to get my dual citizenship in May, I think.
Well, really?
Yeah. I've got, supposedly my cousin's going to send me what I need. And so.
Good luck with that.
I know. I've been asking since last year. But he's going to send it to me. And then Bibi and Maria want to go too. So we're going to go to the consulate and get our dual citizenship. Yeah. I don't know. Do you need a passport even with that? I don't know.
Because you're not going to Mexico.
Oh.
You would be, unless you went to Mexico.
Well, no, we're going to Mexico. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, I want to go to
know
Mexico
how that
to visit the mother country.
Well, if you do that on a cruise, it's like you go to a port and that's it. And then
I want to see their space program.
Oh, my God.
The rockets are made out of taco shells.
Oh, my God. You know what I would like to do? I want to do the Alaskan cruise.
That would be kind of cool.
I would really like to do that.
I would like to go salmon
beautiful.
fishing.
Oh.
Yeah, coho. Salmon fishing.
Owen would like that.
Yeah.
I had a friend who did the Alaskan one. She loved it. Yeah, she said she did get to see a lot of icebergs, but it's, Alaska, a lot of times now their weather is different.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of things melting.
Yeah.
And so it's not the same as it used to be.
A lot of UFOs, too.
Oh, boy.
People being abducted.
Superman.
The Fortress of Solitude.
Daniel's uncle and husband went on a 14-day European cruise.
Ooh.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't mind doing that. I want to go to France.
Would be cool.
See, I want to go to France.
Mm-hmm.
Oui, oui.
I think they did like Barcelona, like the Mediterranean.
Is that Viking?
Yeah, I
boat?
think it might have been.
Yeah, but the Viking one's for like people that are over 90 years old, isn't it?
What?
Where they...
No, there's one that's like just one level. I don't even know if they have rooms. But then I think there's one that's a bigger ship.
Your room comes with an ICU unit?
The Virgin Cruise Line, I think, also has the Mediterranean one.
No.
That's adults only.
Right.
So
see, I don't know if I want to go on. If I was going on a cruise, I mean, it's different if we went with the kids and stuff like that. But if it was other kids, I don't think I'd be able to do it.
That's why they have specific areas on the cruise where it's adults only, because otherwise you'll pull your hair out and want to jump off.
I'd be throwing some of those kids overboard.
Yeah.
They'd probably be faster than us.
What?
Kids would be faster than us.
Well, of course they are.
Doing other things.
They're younger.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just hearing screaming and, carrying on and stuff like that. I don't know if I could handle it.
That's why it's so massive, the cruise, the ship. And then there's activities all the time, every single waking hour. It's ridiculous. It's just so much. It's a blast.
Do you have to participate in everything?
No, you can literally sit in your room all day if you wanted to.
But then that would be a waste of money.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, I would probably, if I spent that kind of money, I definitely would be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But keep in mind too, if you want to do excursions off the boat, that costs more. It's not part of your cruise.
By the way, my Expedia account, $10,000.
You owe?
No. I can use up to $10,000 on my Expedia account.
Why?
I don't know. I just got a credit.
For travel.
Yeah, for travel, $10,000.
The hell?
I'm like, I'm not going to use $10,000. Yeah, it's like one of those credit cards or whatever for Expedia.
God.
And it's like a $10,000 credit limit.
Okay, so that's not a credit. That's a credit card.
Right,
You're going to have to pay it back.
Card. I got to pay it back, but I mean, still $10,000. I'm like, I could take a cruise to, we can go to Europe. Yeah. But I'd rather have somebody out there, if they're listening, if they want us to pay that'd be great.
Well, duh. Cruises itself aren't expensive. It's the flights and everything
right.
you do on the cruise.
See, I would drive.
Oh my God.
I'd drive there. I'd say, hey, we're going to meet you there. And then, take the cruise.
Like go to like Port Canaveral.
Right.
Like
go to Port Canaveral. Yeah. You know, one thing that I, to think about with the kids is put them in, what is that? Astronaut, what is it?
The
NASA camp?
Yeah. Florida.
Space camp. That'd be so cool. I want to do that when I was a kid.
One of my son's Asian friends did that.
Oh, really? Did they find him? I'm sorry, we can't find your son. He's Asian? Well, there's about 10,000.
Yeah. We went to the city for one night, and this kid went to space camp for spring break. I'm like, wow.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. They have adult space camp. I would do that in a heartbeat. That's like only 3 Gs.
Only.
Yeah, 3 Gs. Let's go. Let's see you put an astronaut suit on.
Oh God. Fat man in a little space suit.
I'm sorry, I can't get my bulge in the suit.
Ew. Is it true that they have to like hook up to a poop chute?
Right. Yeah, they got to stick a hose up your ass, and then, and then when you got to go, you got to press this button, and it sucks out the shit. I'm kidding, people. I don't know. I know they stick like a hose in your wiener, and then if you have to go, it's like
that's a catheter.
It's a catheter, yeah.
John, you're just too gross.
I know. He's such a. He deserves to go to space camp with the little immature jokes over here. Oh my God.
Oh boy. Hey, by the way, everybody, happy Cinco de Mayo.
Oh my God.
Part 2. This one actually will air the week after Cinco de Mayo. So,
what are some traditions specific that you think were like Hispanic or Mexican traditions that
for what?
For anything like
for Cinco de Mayo?
No, just in general.
Well, one that we celebrate every year is Dia de los Muertos. What we do is we make or we buy food that our relatives used to like, and we have that for that day, which is November 1st or something like that.
1st or 2nd. 1st
or 2nd, yeah. So yeah, it's Dia de los Muertos, or as I like to call it,
Coco Day.
Coco Day.
I love that movie.
I know, I love it. They're making a sequel, by the way.
Oh.
Mine was Grito. The Grito every year.
No, it's not. Come on, you're...
Yes, it was. My mom went every year, dude. You
really?
know what I went through when I was younger. Yeah,
yeah, you don't know.
You don't know my life.
Listen, it's my memory. You can't tell me.
You can't have my life.
I am 9/11.
She took us. She would travel sometimes on a bus, and we'd go downtown to the band shell when it was the old band shell, and we'd go and watch the Grito at night.
One thing I couldn't stand when I was in Chicago, going on the bus. That is the worst experience. Smelly. You're crowded. When I was working downtown and I had to take the bus to get to work when I was living with your mom, and I had to take the bus, it was awful. It was
I took the bus once when I lived downtown. Once.
Well, there was one time
I was drunk.
There was this one time that I was dating this girl that she lived out here. And we took a train, and then we picked up the bus. She worked for United Airlines, and she had like suite tickets at Soldier Field, and we got to see the Bears and the Eagles. And so we went on the bus, and I tell you, man, there was so many people on that bus. I could smell their urine ready to come out of their urethra.
It's like taking the red line when there's a Cubs game. It's the same thing. It's packed.
And I've done that. Yeah, I've done that.
Me too.
Yeah, Cubs game. I used to love doing that.
Spoken like a true suburbanite.
I know.
Right? But you know what?
When it's everyday life, you get used to it and you just have to do it.
But you know what? It was the experience of getting to do that. How many suburbanites don't actually get to do something like that? I got to do a lot of things. I bet you things that my parents or my sisters don't even know that I did. I got to experience so much, and that, I'm lucky about that because, my mom and dad, they let me go. They let me basically do what I wanted to do because, after I hit that nun, that was pretty much it. I was in military school for 3 years. And then after that, I kind of grew into being my own person. I'm very different from my family. So
in some ways.
In some way. Well, some things I do keep tradition, but you're always going to have that part of you in your subconscious telling you,
That's called Catholic guilt.
But that's part of the Mexican tradition.
Right.
That's
a
true.
lot of them were centered around religious holidays.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so
like Sábado Gigante.
That guy's dead, by the way.
Is he really?
Yes, I think he's dead.
He looked like a walking corpse when the show was on.
Oh, I don't think he is.
No, you're thinking about El Gordo y la Flaca.
No.
You're thinking about Gigante, Fernando de las Mogigas Cagagas de la...
Gargonzola.
Gargonzola.
That was one thing I remember watching every Saturday.
Right, yeah. Mom and Dad loved to watch.
Don Francisco.
Yeah, Don Francisco.
Is he croaked?
I think he died from a meatball stuck in his colon.
A Gargonzola.
A Gorgonzola stuck in his, Oh, yeah.
He's still alive, 85 years
Shut
old.
No way. He's still alive?
Oh, my God.
That guy knows how to eat tacos.
Yeah. There's something in that tequila.
Wow. Really? I thought... When did his show get canceled? Because obviously it had to get canceled.
It wasn't canceled.
Or
it just ended, right?
Stopped doing it because it was every week.
Yeah, it was every Saturday. That's why they called it Sábado Gigante.
I just remember this one sketch.
Last one was 2015. September.
Shit.
Oh, really? That's not too long ago.
No, that's not long. I thought it was way before
I know.
that.
I thought it was like ended years and years ago. Wow. Yeah, I remember, Saturday afternoon watching it with my dad.
I remember that one skit. Do you remember that one skit where like a weird, creepy guy in it almost looked like a Scream outfit with a black cape?
Yes.
Oh, I do.
I do. I remember that.
Capture the woman or some shit. I'm like, why am I 7 years old and watching this
being subjected
nonsense?
to this Jeffrey Epstein type of thing.
God.
Well, there was also Cantinflas.
But Cantinflas died a long, long time ago.
But I mean, he was one that we all watched too.
Cantinflas was actually in American movies. He was in a John Wayne movie, I think, with Dean Martin.
Did he have a mustache?
Yeah, his whole thing was like the Fu Manchu, mustache. Yeah, with the sombrero. He was your atypical, bandito.
Yeah.
Funny bandito. Yeah.
I remember another thing, Rock the Baby. Christmas Eve.
Well, that's a tradition. Yeah,
I did not do that in my family.
Yeah, I don't think
we did that every Christmas since I can remember. Yeah, we did before anybody opened up any presents. We did the rock the Jesus
inside the baby. There's a clock.
And of course I was always a comedian because I would always be funny about the whole process. But my mom and dad. Well, my mom was the one that really kind of. That was a tradition, and I think she had a statue of the baby Jesus.
Poor baby Jesus.
Yeah,
by the end.
I guarantee you, my sisters still have it somewhere.
It's missing toes.
It's missing toes, legs, an eyeball.
It stayed in a glass case all year round until Christmas Eve.
Right. Yeah. It was like that. That was.
And
yeah.
That was
it was
the
up on a
whitest
shelf.
baby Jesus you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah. It was right
Blue
next
eyes.
to the velvet Jesus with the 3D. So if you moved,
pictures.
Pictures. If you moved with his eyes.
Yes.
So Jesus was always looking at you wherever you moved.
Velvet.
Across the room from the really horrifying, grotesque Jesus on a cross.
Yeah.
Was staring at you with bloody.
I mean, and it's funny because
half naked.
Whenever we'd go to Mexico, my mom picked up, these statues and stuff like that, and she'd put them in the house somewhere. They always creep me out.
They're so creepy.
Yeah, they always creep me out.
And why do they got to be so white? We all know that they're not white people, okay? They're from
I think they had a tan. I don't think they were white.
They definitely had a tan.
No, they had a tan.
My mom had those as well. And they were some bigger, like really, when my mom passed and we were like, what do we do with these?
Mm-hmm.
We weren't going to keep them.
No.
But she used to have them with the candles. She would burn them. She would do her rosary.
Mm-hmm.
And she always had candles in front of all of the saints because that was her way of keeping us safe. She would pray in front of them.
Some voodoo ass shit if I ever heard it.
Yeah.
Well, everybody has.
When she burned her candles, her vegan candles, if she ran out.
I can get some of those at Walmart.
That's why you go
they're
get
like
them
$1.50.
Because when she would go, when I would go out and she needed another one, if I didn't go and get it for her and she didn't light that damn candle, someone got in trouble for something. Something bad happened. So we made sure we always had gotten her candles. So it never went
Was it
out.
because she made it happen and to prove a point?
No, it would be like my brothers were very adventurous. So, they always got in trouble. So
By adventurous, what do you mean? They experiment with each other?
Did they punch none?
No, they didn't punch a nun, but
They experiment with each other?
They used to get harassed by police.
Well, that's normal.
Yeah.
Right. Once they found out
Joey got harassed by police.
Once they found
and he's
out
a white boy.
Their last name was Medellin. They associated with the cartel. And
Oh, wait a minute. I want to find out. Why did Joey get harassed by police?
Because he had long hair, man.
yeah,
He had long hair.
See, it's always something.
yeah.
Yeah. Either you're dark skin, long hair, or you got tattoos that
There you go.
say, hey, I want to be gang raped.
Oh my god. No, he actually really did get hurt. Like he got cuffed and everything.
Really?
Yeah, because they mixed him up with a different Joseph
Oh.
who had a warrant out.
Identification issues.
And it wasn't Joe. So, but they like cuffed him and everything. It was really scary.
Freak.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Right? That's nuts.
What about the eating the cake with the baby in it?
Oh, that's called La Rasca.
What was that for?
I think that's after Christmas, isn't it?
Three Kings?
Or, the Three Kings.
Mhm.
I think it's, right? It's the Three Kings.
If you get the baby, you have to host an experiment.
Right, and if you get I did that. This is when Mom and Dad were still around. But every year we do the Rasca, and whoever got the baby Jesus, whatever, then you had to host a party. You had to pay for a party, whatever. Usually it was like Popeye's chicken or something.
Portillo's.
Portillo's, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was never a big party, but we had the normal traditions. We had the. We even had American traditions.
Okay, normal
my mom,
to
a Hispanic family that was
okay.
integrating into American
I was
life.
going to say, that's not normal.
Because remember, they still had their traditions from Mexico.
Right.
Mhm.
And then, coupled with the traditions here in America, they want to integrate everything together. They didn't want us to miss anything. My mom was very particular about making sure that we celebrated everything that had to do with America, but also keeping the Mexican values alive in us. And you know what? That's what I remember. I'm very proud of being Hispanic. I'll always, fight for our voice and stuff like that, but especially right now with everything that's going on with our government and all that. But,
I just heard a podcast, or you made me think of something.
Okay.
Who's that famous Mexican Cesar Chavez?
Oh, the rapist?
Yes.
Yes,
Did
I
you
know.
hear about that?
Yeah, I know. It's pretty depressing.
I heard
he's not a rapist. He's a sex offender.
yeah. No, he's a rapist.
I think he was sexual assault, not sex offender.
It's rape when they're under 13 years old. I'm sorry.
Right. So he's the Hispanic version of Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
you know what? Anybody who,
the Daily, the podcast,
Right.
the news podcast I listened to, they did a whole episode on how it came out that
and now they want to rub his name off of everything, which they should.
They should.
Yeah, because that's sick. Come on. What I don't understand is, okay, you're a grown person and
he was 45 and
Right.
these girls were 12.
Right. That's sick. I mean, I don't understand how some person decides, okay, yeah, I want this 12-year-old.
It's all
That's
power.
sick.
It's all about power.
Yeah, it's about power.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll never. I mean, we know that the guy in the White House, did his stuff. We know because he has a record of it.
Allegedly,
he's got a record of it.
No, he was convicted.
I know, but
he was convicted of sexual assault.
Jean, whatever her name.
Jean Lee or whatever her name is. Yeah, she won $80 million from the orange
he was
tank.
trying to get overturned.
Right. Yeah, and he lost.
Yep.
And he lost. So I mean, it's just a sick world that we live in, and it's just that's why what our kids that are now see everything. I hope that they see that we need a change in our world. I mean, society has to change. The people that support this administration, they're on the wrong side of history. They really are. I mean, I don't care what you think or what you believe that he's going to be good or no, he's not. He's against democracy. He's against, people's rights. He's against healthcare. He's just wrong. He's one of those people that wants power. Like you said, it's just about power.
Yeah. There is hope though.
Yeah.
My sons made up a song called The Orange Big Idiot. So
I like it already.
Yep. And they were singing it around the house.
Yes. And how old are your kids?
9 and 7.
Right. See, that's where it starts. I mean, it may take a little while before their voices are heard, but their voices will be heard.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and the voices are being heard now because even though the Republicans are trying to gerrymander every freaking southern state.
But by doing that, it's giving Democrats the ability to do the same thing.
Right. And not only that, I mean,
it's tit for tat.
He's got 34% approval rating. You know what that means?
He's in the tank.
He's in the tank. He's done. I mean, I don't care how you like it. Either Republicans are not going to go out and vote for this guy, or they're going to vote for the other side. Even if you gerrymander everything, they're still going to go out and have their voices heard and say, we don't like $5 gas. We don't like our groceries that are sky high that we can't afford it. We can't even afford to go to McDonald's. That's how bad it's getting. They can't afford clothes, healthcare. Things are bad. So, I mean,
How do we always get political?
I know, right? We always go into
because your dad loves politics.
I do.
Impassioned.
I am impassioned.
He's impassioned.
So let's get back to talk about Cinco de Jesus.
No, you're talking about Mexican traditions?
Right.
Vicks Vapor Rub.
Oh, my God.
My mom loved that stuff.
Yep.
Except
it was rubbing alcohol for our family. But they did have the stick. Do you guys remember the stick?
They stuck it up our...
It would come in and it would be like a nasal... It almost looked like a suppository.
Ointment.
It was a suppository? Oh, they stuck it... Well, see, they invented the COVID stick. No. At that time, they invented the COVID stick.
No, it was a Vicks Vapor Rub stick.
Yeah,
and
it was the nasal.
It was that big round. The big round.
Yes, it looked like a dildo, but you'd
for what, a midget?
The ointment.
Yes.
He rubbed the ointment all over us.
There was one time I got really, really sick when I was a kid. I was like, I think maybe 10 years old. And my mom, and this, it's been proven that it doesn't work, but my mom thought that this would work and get me better. Maybe it did. I don't remember.
Maybe
I was
rubbing onions on your feet.
Right. She would put like tomatoes, onions on my feet, wrap my feet in it. And like I said, I was like 12 years old, maybe 10. And she put this wrapper on my feet. I don't remember if I got better.
My mom was
voodoo.
An onion broth that she made. It was nasty. We hated it.
Onion.
It was an onion broth concoction that she made. And
see, now that's supposed to actually be good for you.
And then when we got a little older, we got the canela hot toddy. That was canela cinnamon stick tea with a shot of whiskey and lemon. And you had to drink it while it was hot as can be and then get under the covers and sweat out what was wrong with you.
Nah, I don't remember that. You know what? If she added beef...
That was my mom.
If she added beef broth to it, that would have been French onion soup.
That sounds like crackhead medicine right there. Oh, I know one. Sucking on limes. When you're
You still do that.
Yeah, I know. But it started when I was a kid. It was a Mexican
That's
thing.
because I liked it too.
No,
they sucking on limes.
You got scared or aigre, they would give me limes to suck on.
See, my mom gave us a teaspoon of sugar.
See, my dad was just scared the crap out of me.
We almost got like in a shock kind of situation. She'd give him a spoonful of sugar to snap him out of it.
Yeah, remember when we almost got into that horrible accident on driving to Florida?
Oh, yeah.
I sucked on limes.
Really?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we almost died.
It was bad.
It was bad. There was this car coming straight at us.
No, it was a semi.
It was semi. Yeah, it was a semi. Yeah, you're right. And it was coming right at us.
And it was like a 5-lane highway. And my dad just quickly went into the one lane that was free.
Yeah.
It was scary AF.
It was. I thought we were all going to die.
Was the semi coming the wrong way?
It had, I think what happened is it had probably broke like really abruptly. So the trailer in the back started turning.
Yeah.
And then it was covering all 4 of
lanes.
The lanes.
And I just
went into the 5th lane that was open.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And it was on one of those
God was on our side.
Raised, highways in Florida.
It was in Florida. Yeah, it was one of them big bridges that we were driving. Like when we went to Key West, it was like that. Because I think we were going to Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, we were going to
going to Fort Lauderdale. So it was I remember that trip. We went to Don Shula's steakhouse and we got deathly sick. You got sick the night before that we left. And I got sick on the highway. During the drive, I threw up.
That.
I think it was the last time I threw up. And that was like, I think you were what? How old? Like 10? 15?
11 maybe at the most, yeah.
We went to Fort Lauderdale for the week or whatever. And
we had steak and lobster.
It was good.
It was.
It was very good. But, she got sick first that night. Mm-hmm. And I didn't even think we were going to be able to travel, but we had to.
I don't remember that. I must have repressed that.
Yeah.
Sick.
You got really, really sick.
Like barf?
Oh, yeah. You threw up and you were really... Yeah, you threw up.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And I think the only ones that didn't throw up was Gloria and... Who else? I forgot. Did Mary go with us?
I thought Mary was with us.
Yeah, I think Mary, yeah. But I don't think they got sick. You got sick the night before, and I think it was like 24 hours that you were sick. And then we had to head back, and we stopped in the middle of the road, and I was like not feeling good, and I threw up all over the place.
But you made it out.
Yeah.
Made it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I made it. Yeah, exactly. So Don Shula's. I don't think that's open anymore. Don Shula's.
I wonder why.
Right. I think it was
Salmonella.
Do you remember when we went to Hawaii when we landed? We ate everything in sight because we were starving.
So
it was like a 10-hour flight.
Oh, it was more than that, wasn't it?
No, it was about 10 hours because we stopped over at LAX.
Didn't they feed you on a flight?
They did.
They did, but it wasn't.
It was like a box.
Yeah, it was like a box lunch, whatever. And it was a 10-hour flight, so we stopped in LAX. I think we got maybe something. I don't remember. But then we got back on the plane and we flew from LAX to Hawaii. And we were all starving. I think it was Gloria, you, me. I don't think it was Mary. I think it was just Gloria. And when we got there, we were all starving. Guess where we went? The most expensive place, Ruth Chris's Steakhouse. And we just...
Oh my God. I do remember that.
Our eyes were bigger than our stomach.
Yeah.
And we ended up taking stuff back to the hotel room. We never ate it again.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it just ended up staying in the refrigerator. But I mean, it was expensive, but it was so good.
It was good. I do remember that.
Yeah, that was such a fun trip.
That was,
Yeah.
I would love to go back.
Right.
Speaking of Hawaii, so I saw this documentary. I think it's on HBO. It's called Eye of the Storm, and each episode is centered around a different natural disaster.
We've seen that.
Did you see the one on Hawaii with the fires?
Yes.
Did we see that one?
That was so scary.
We did see it.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, we did see it. Yeah, it was in the Big Island.
Where were you? The whole island basically
remember.
almost burnt down.
It wasn't Honolulu. It was it was the Big Island or Oahu. No, it wasn't Oahu. Oahu was the Big Island.
Maui?
No, not Big Island. No, it was.
Yeah, the fire.
Honolulu's where we were at.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 3 years now, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was
least,
2022.
Yeah, was it Kauai?
It might have been that.
Kauai, yeah. But yeah, it was
that was
devastating. Yeah, it was terrible.
really scary looking.
Right. And I think that's one thing that I definitely wouldn't want to, die in.
There's Lahaina. Lahaina?
Oh,
Lahaina.
On the island of Maui.
Oh, it was Maui.
Yeah, over 13,000 residences homestead.
Jeez, that's a lot. Yeah, that's horrible.
But I mean, where they actually had to stay in the water to avoid getting burned.
You know what made me cry the most was the guy who lost the dog.
Wow.
He found him dead.
Chihuahua.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. He never found him.
No,
That's
he never.
It was so sad.
Well, he just assumed that because he didn't find them, but he found the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was just, he didn't know that he just didn't get out.
We want to get another dog. But the problem is, Stormy is such a pain in the ass.
Are you going to get a big dog?
No, we can't get a big dog. I was thinking about like a Rottweiler.
Oh, God.
Rottweiler's a big dog.
Oh, well, not if you buy him a puppy.
Wait a second.
It's on the list.
Why not big dog? Because big dogs can help you with
Because we
walking.
We rent and it's not in the lease.
Right.
Well, hey,
You
what
can't have over 25 pounds.
20, what?
Yeah.
Stormy's 25 pounds, that big loaf of bread.
She's 15.
She's 15.
She's a sourdough egg McMuffin.
Yeah, she's a big bag of potatoes.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? Every morning it's like I come down and she's just a pain in the butt.
Dude.
She does not listen at all.
No, Ollie's.
Yeah.
Ollie's a spaz. Our dog.
That dog is just, I mean, I love her to death. And, she like licks me every day. And it's like, it's like I want to get rid of this dog in my mind, but it's like I can't because she's
your baby.
She'll sit there and you yell at her and then she'll come and put her head on your hand.
Right.
And just stare at you. And I'm like,
right.
Stop
She'll
doing
like
that.
sit and
Stop doing
put her
that.
head over my shoulder like that. And it's like, it's the cutest
like,
thing.
Oh, come here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me hug you.
Yeah. Pain in the butt.
Ollie has Harpo Jr. that she's been carrying around. It's a stuffed animal that looks like Harpo.
Oh my God.
It's
That's
the
cute.
Cutest thing. And she doesn't like tear it up or anything. She just carries it around in her mouth. It's really, really adorable.
If Stormy carried anything around, she'd tear it.
But yeah, and see, the things we have to get something comparable to her size because
right.
She's a roughneck.
Yeah.
I would like another Chihuahua.
It had to be something that is sturdy to stand up to her because she likes to fight.
She does.
And she fights hard.
Yeah, she does.
I fight with her.
Yeah, she's.
You could do like a mini poodle mix.
No, that poodle be hair all over the place.
They don't shed.
Oh, like a Shih Tzu.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it'd be hairless.
Yeah, it'd be hairless after she got rid of.
But I'm saying that would be less than 25 pounds, and it would be sturdy enough.
Yeah, yeah. We were looking at corgis. We were thinking of corgis.
Yeah, corgi would be cool.
So cute.
I would love a corgi
because it's short, stocky.
Right.
It'd give her a run for her money.
Right. Yeah.
And they don't yip like Chihuahuas.
And as long as they don't shed either,
Corgis.
because that dog Stormy, she sheds at a blink of an eye.
Poodles don't shed. Ollie does not shed.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh.
Neither.
No,
does Harpo.
Stormy, I mean, she would like, I'd be wearing black, right? And she'd get on, like, I'd wear like new black stuff or whatever. She'd get on me by the 2 seconds later, I've got like all this hair on top of me. I'm
yeah,
like,
Labradoodles don't shed.
Yeah, because of the poodle mix. It's the poodle. Yeah, they're hypoallergenic.
Yeah, you can't even shave that dog because,
Yeah.
it would grow it and then just shed it again.
She would look like a naked mole rat.
Yeah.
Anyway.
She'd look like the cat from James Bond.
Oh, God. Ew, that's
or the
furless
Austin
cat.
Powers.
Ugh. Ew, those creep me out.
Right?
And what's hard for her, like to put clothes on her, she has that high, big chest bone.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That not all pugs have, but she does.
Yeah.
So with that big chest, it's like hard to put shirts on her because it just gets too tight on her. So I don't put clothes.
That and her eyes go like this.
She's a big-breasted woman.
She's a big-breasted
Got double
woman
Ds.
that's like, what do you call that? Like her eyes go like
She's got like lazy eyes or whatever.
crazy eyes.
Cash Patel eyes.
Like, yeah, Cash Patel eyes. Right.
But she's cute. He's not.
Right. Well, he's just But you're right. Yeah. So yeah, we're I'd like to get another. A corgi would be cool. Yeah,
Corgis are cool dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want a mutt. I mean, we got to rescue someone
Yeah, I'd go rescue.
Yeah, you're right.
because
They need to be rescued.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Plus, you pay for Stormy, and then look at her weird eye.
right. And
with
yeah,
Bo.
she came damaged.
Well, yeah, but we we thought, we picked her.
Right. And we didn't want to, yeah.
We didn't want anything else just because it was small.
Yeah, because what was the story that she got in a fight?
She was fighting with the other puppies, and one scratched the cornea on her.
Yeah. And they asked us, do you want another dog? And we said, no, we'll just keep her.
So when we went to get Harpo from the breeder, we drove 5 hours south to go to this breeder. And it was basically like first come, first serve. Like you put the deposit down and then you go and pick it up. But like obviously the litter is 8 puppies.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And so we were the last ones to get there. The last dog was Harpo. And the breeder was like, we just noticed that he actually has a weird deformed paw. They're like, we'd understand if you didn't want to take him. And we're like, we're fucking drove 5 hours to get here, you son of a bitch. Give me the dog. And it ended up being like,
he's the best.
Yeah. And part of his like
charm.
Yeah. But he had his paw. So his paw was deformed. So he had the 2 digits that grew into each other, and then his pinky toe.
Give me a discount.
I know. Yeah, his like pinky toe didn't have a bone in it, so it was literally just a floppy little digit. It was really weird.
A limp.
Mm-hmm.
As much as he sat on my lap, I don't remember.
I know. It never bothered. You would never know.
Yeah, and Ollie is like crazy.
She's a spaz, man.
Yeah, she's a spaz.
She's a freaking spaz.
You got to feed her too. I mean, she's like skin and bone.
Oh, now she looks like she did before. You can barely see her eyeballs because her fur is. Yeah. No, she's a sturdy dog. Yeah. She's a good girl. She's just a spaz, man.
It's funny because I was never a dog person when I was growing up or anything like that.
You weren't allowed to have pets.
Huh?
You weren't allowed to have dogs.
Right. Well,
and he was afraid.
And I was afraid because my mom was attacked by a dog. It took a chunk out of her leg when she was really young, and so
supposedly.
Well, no, I saw it. I saw the whatever, but yeah, so I mean, I think she was afraid of having a dog again or whatever. But it's funny because I always wanted a dog, but I never really. Obviously, I couldn't. And when I finally got out of the house and all that, I thought about it, but I never really did it until I met you. And then you had a crazy devil dog and poopers,
Dr. Jekyll, Mr.
poopers. Mm-hmm. And so then, once we got Stormy, it was like, I love that dog. Even though she's a pain in the butt.
Oh, you love Charlie too.
Oh, I love Charlie. Charlie was a rescue, basically.
Yeah.
But
he was already an elderly dog.
Yeah, he was old. Yeah, he was very subdued, and he was just waiting for the flaming star of death.
Mm-hmm.
No, but he was a very calm Chihuahua.
He was. I love taking him on trips because he was always well behaved.
Best demeanor.
Yeah.
Quiet.
Yeah, I love that.
And
dog.
he'd let you know when he wanted to cuddle.
Yeah, aww. I love that dog. Yeah, miss that dog.
It's like I can't imagine having a small dog because
it's fun.
Big.
We've had nothing but small dogs. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind having
to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a big dog, but as long as the big dog wasn't, didn't have big shits, because then you have to clean up after it. At least with Stormy, I don't have to clean up after her. She can just go take a dump somewhere, and that's it.
Oh God.
I've had both. I've had big and small dogs.
Yeah.
Well.
I had my Chow. I had one that was a Rottweiler Chow. I had one German Shepherds.
Oh, those are good dogs.
Like one that was like a big lab, all black, toughy. So I've had a mixture of dogs.
Really stupid thing this week.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was last week.
A rat floating in your tub.
No, that was last year. So took Ollie on her first walk. Decided to meet one of the boys at his practice with school. So Finn and I rode our bikes there, brought Ollie with. Like she was on the leash while I was on the bike. Horrible idea.
Right.
Halfway through, I'm like, this is a mistake. This is a total mistake.
That dog is flying probably. And you're like,
oh my God. And like weaving all over the place. And I'm like, I'm about to die. It was awful. I had got a bruise on my arm. And so I ended up she ended up being pretty good because I think she got tired. So she ended up just, riding along next to me at some point. But then once
you were dragging her.
Oh my God, dude. I was like, what the hell was I thinking? And then Finn looked back and he's like, it's like the olden days. I'm like, you mean a horse-drawn carriage?
Oh, mate.
Bad idea.
Right. Alrighty then. Well, thank you for listening. Keep listening. We'll be back next week for another edition of the Genizus Podcast. Listen to us everywhere you get podcasts and at www.genizus.com or at our YouTube channel of the same name. Have a great evening.
Thank you for listening to the Gen Is Us podcast. Make sure to subscribe everywhere podcasts are available and follow us on our Instagram and YouTube at Gen Is Us Podcast. We want to hear from you, the listeners. Send us any feedback or questions that you would like 3 generations to answer at contact@genizus.com. Thank you.